Hello students, welcome to my channel Maths Made Easy by Jaspreet Kaur. This is your Jaspreet teacher. Please share, like and subscribe and press bell icon so that you can get daily updates from my side. I'm going to teach full syllabus of 10th standard, not only 10th standard, right from 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th and 10th standard, all classes from NCERT and all from different books like different reference books I'm going to use. Okay, so in today's session I'm going to teach today exercise 6.2 in question number 1 and question number 3. Some questions from exercise 6.2. So let us start. First question. Here I have one question, that is question number 1, first part from exercise 6.2, chapter triangles, 10th standard. So our question is first part of first question, that is in triangle ABC, DE is parallel to BC. This DE side is parallel to BC. This is given and we have to find EC. What is given? DE is parallel to BC. DE is parallel to BC. And what you have to find? Side EC you have to find. Okay. So we have solution. So in this question we are going to use Thales theorem. Basic proportionality theorem. Okay, so you should know what is a Thales theorem. You should know the statement, what you have to prove in Thales theorem. How can you use Thales theorem? You should know. So before starting our question, I just want to tell how we can use Thales theorem, where we can use Thales theorem. So according to the statement of Thales theorem, if any line is parallel to one side of a triangle, like this DE is parallel to BC, and it intersect other two sides into distinct point, that is D point and E point, then this side divides other two sides in the same ratio. So meaning to say, if lines are parallel in Thales theorem, what Thales theorem states, if lines are parallel, their sides ratio will be equal. Like this AD upon DB is equals to AE upon EC. This your Thales theorem states. So we are going to use Thales theorem, and corollary of the Thales theorem we'll use in our next question. So in this question, in this video, I am going to give link of my Thales theorem and the corollary, which we already discussed in my previous lecture. Okay, so before doing this, you can watch my previous video so that you can easily find the solution of this question and related to these questions. Okay, so in this question, ABC is a triangle in which DE is parallel to BC. So we are given with some sides like AD is equals to 1.5 centimeter. Then DB, that is also given, that is 3 centimeter. And AE, that is 1 centimeter. And EC, that you have to find. EC, this we have to find out. Okay. So first of all, you have to just check whether all the units are same. All sides are in centimeter or meter. If any unit is not same, you have to make it same. Okay. So I have, so here DE is parallel to BC, that is given. Now if DE is parallel to BC, according to Thales theorem, side AD upon DB is equals to what? Side AE upon EC. This is basic proportionality theorem. This is according to the statement of basic proportionality theorem. What basic proportionality theorem states? What Thales theorem states? If any line is parallel to side of one side of a triangle, then that side divides other two sides in the same ratio that we are using here. Okay, then that side which is parallel divides other two sides in the same ratio. AD upon DB is equals to AE upon EC. So we are given with our AD is 1.5. We can write it here. Substitute the values. 1.5. DB is 3 is equals to AE, that is 1, and EC you have to find. You can write EC x centimeter also, which we have to find out. Got it? So here we'll do cross multiply. So what we'll get? 1.5 EC is equals to 3 into 1, and EC is equal to what? 3 into 1 upon 1.5, which is equals to 3 into 1 upon 15, this decimal will remove. So this 10 will go here. So what we'll get? 5 2s are 10, 5 3s are 15, 3 3. So we'll get only 2. That is 2 centimeter. So how can we find one side? So this implies what is EC? EC is equals to 2 centimeter. This is your final result. So EC is what? 2 centimeter, which we got now. Okay. So this way you can find one missing side. Or this question may come like that also, like this AD is given. AD is, no, we know AD, or AD is missing. You know full AB side. You know AC side. You know AE. AE. Okay. AE is given. AB is given. AC is given. Only you have to find AD. So this way also they can ask. Okay. Examiner may ask anything. Not only by this AD upon DB, and out of 4, 3 things will given and 4th you have to find. So anything they can ask. Okay. So this way you can apply Thales theorem. Got it? So related to this question, second part I am giving for you, in which AD side is given, DB side is given, AE side is given, and EC you have to find. Or you can say that AD you have to find, other 3 sides are given. Okay, that you have to do. Both are same. And regarding say this question, again second question is there from exercise 6.2. That also you have to solve yourself. In case you are feeling any problem, you are facing any problem solving second question, you can ask. Okay, you can ask in the, you can keep your comments, you can keep your doubts in comment box. I will solve. First try yourself, because all are same. Question number, part number 2 and second question. There you have to just write true and false. Alright. Now come to the question number 3. Okay. In this question, what you have to find? In figure, we are given with one figure. Let us will draw it here. We are given with one figure, that is AB, BC, then AD and DC. Join AC. Okay. Your AB is what? Here is A, B, and one more point is there, that is M. Here is one point, that is L. Okay. And one point is here, that is N. And this is your D point. Here is C. Now come to the statement. In figures, this one, if LM is parallel to CB, if LM is parallel to CB, LM, join LM, is parallel to CB. Okay, this side. This LM is parallel to CB. And LN is parallel to CD. LN, again join LN, which is parallel to CD. Okay. Here I am taking LM. LM is parallel to CB and LN is parallel to CD. So you have to prove that AM upon AB is equals to AN upon AD. See what you have to prove. AM, this side, upon this AB full side is equals to AN upon this full side AD. Okay. Again we are using Thales theorem here. How can we use Thales theorem again? See, we have 2 lines are parallel. In previous question I already discussed, if 2 lines are parallel, then other 2 sides are in the same ratio. So by that way we can use here. So solution. First of all, we'll take triangle. In triangle ABC. Okay. So in triangle ABC, which 2 sides are parallel? ML, or you can say that LM. LM is parallel to CB. This is given. We are using given. Okay. This LM is parallel to CB. Now if 2 sides are parallel, their ratio will be same. Other 2 sides ratio will be same. This cuts this line here, M point. So we'll take ratio AM. AM upon MB is equals to this ML, L point cuts this line here at point L. So it divides this AC, AL and LC. So we are taking AL upon LC. According to which theorem? basic proportionality theorem, BPT, or you can say that Thales theorem. Both are same. Got it? This is your first equation. Now come to the second triangle. Which second triangle? A, C, D. Okay. In triangle A, first I took A, B, C. Now I am taking A, D, C. Right? In triangle ADC, again LN. What is given? LN is parallel to CD. LN is parallel to CD. Okay? LN is parallel to CD. This is your given. You can write it here. Please write all the reasons, because for each and every region there is a points. Okay, there are marks for each and every step in mathematics. LM is parallel to CD. Again we are using, now two lines are parallel, we can use Thales theorem again. So we have AN upon ND, AN upon ND, like this side AN upon ND, because this line comes here, and here on this line AC it cuts at point L. So AL upon LC again is equals to AL upon LC. This is again by basic proportionality theorem or Thales theorem. This is your second equation. Now from 1 and 2, from equation 1 and equation 2, what we have, see this right side, both right sides are equal, AL upon LC. This AL upon LC is equals to AL upon LC. If we are comparing two equations and their right side or left side is equal, the other side automatically will be equal. So I have now my right side AL upon LC is equals to AL upon LC. So this implies their left side will also be equal. Okay. So this implies AM upon MB is equals to what? AN upon ND. Okay. So come to the diagram. AM upon MB. AM, this one, AM upon MB is equals to what? AN upon ND we have. Okay. Now come to the to prove. What do you have to prove? We have this result now. AM upon MB, AN upon ND. Come to the to prove. You have to prove AM upon AB. Full side you have to prove. We have to prove AM upon AB on AN upon AD. But we have now AM upon MB. See, we have AM upon MB. We have to reach up to AM upon AB. So for that, what we'll do, so just we are taking the reciprocal. So we are writing it MB upon AM is equals to ND upon AN. Just we are taking reciprocal of this step. Okay. MB upon AM, ND upon AN. Why we are doing so? Because we want, see, come to the to prove, we want AM upon AB full side. How we'll get AB full side? AB is what? AM plus MB. But if we'll add AM plus MB, we'll get this full side AB. If we'll add AN plus ND, we'll get AD. So for that we have to take reciprocal of this side. Okay. So that we can add 1 to both sides. Why we are adding 1 to both sides? I'll tell you. So first of all, now write it here. Add 1 to both sides. Okay. So I have AB upon AM plus 1 is equals to ND upon AN plus 1. Now taking LCM, what will get? MB plus AM upon AM is equals to ND plus AN upon AN. Okay. Now MB plus AM. Come to your diagram. MB plus AM. We have AB. AB upon AM is equals to, again, ND plus AN, or you can say that ND. ND plus AN. Again we have AD. Okay. That is AD upon AN. Got it? AM upon AB upon AM, AD upon AN we got. So now come to here this point. Why we are adding this 1 here and this side? Left and right side we are taking 1, adding 1 both sides. Why we are doing so? Because I want side AB. So I want side AB. To get AB, for AB I have to add 1 so that I can take LCM, and AM plus MB together they will give us AB. Okay. So see, we can not change denominator. So for that we have to take reciprocal. क्योंकि हम रेसिप्रोकल लेके ही उसमें 1 ऐड करके AM प्लस MB को ऐड कर सकते हैं. वी हैव टू, इफ वी हैव टू चेंज एनी थिंग, we can change in denominator only. We can't change denominator. For that we took reciprocal and then we add and take 1 both side. Then we got this result AB by adding these two, MB plus AM. We got AB both side, AB and AD. Now again we can take reciprocal so that we can get final result. Take reciprocal of this result. AM upon AB is equals to AN upon AD. Okay, now come to your final result. What do you have to prove? AM upon AB, AN upon AD. See, come to this result. AM upon AB, AN upon AD. This you have to prove. Hence proved. Okay, this way. For that I took take 1 both side. I add 1 both side for this reason. Okay, to make the side full side AB. So I got this result, and for again I took reciprocal and got the final result. Okay, so this is your corollary which we did in my previous lecture. Example number 1. There also I explained this question. From that you can get one link also. Okay, in description box I'm going to give link of the BPT theorem and this example what we are doing right now, question number 3, and this is based on the example number 1 which I am going to give link in this question. So before doing this you can watch that also so that you can solve easily. Okay, so regarding these two questions, question number 4 we already discussed in my previous lecture. Next 2 questions we will do in our next lecture. In case you are feeling any problem, any doubt, please share with me in the comment box. You are totally free to ask your questions. You can write in the comment box. Okay, I hope you understood today's lecture. Feel free. Please like, share and subscribe and press bell icon. Thank you so much.